The AppsWatch suite consists of three components: the AppsWatch Base, Scenario Station, and Scenario Builder. Start by downloading the AppsWatch installation package from the Product Downloads page on the NRG Global website. Save the AppsWatch Suite setup.zip file and extract the contents of the file to a new folder. You will find a separate folder for each of three components: AppsWatch, Scenario Station, and Scenario Builder. Within each folder is a setup file for its respective component. You have options when installing AppsWatch. It is a flexible solution that can be installed in a variety of ways. We'll demonstrate a typical installation configuration. However, do note that there are a few alternative installation configurations. Please refer to the AppsWatch installation guide for details. First, install AppsWatch on a Windows PC. This sets up the base from which you configure monitors and gather response times and metrics. Install AppsWatch on a machine at your headquarters or in a central location. Next, install Scenario Station on a Windows PC in your IT environment. This is the robot which will repeatedly execute scenarios. Now, scenario stations don't have to be local. They can be remote. And in fact, multiple scenario stations can be registered with a single AppsWatch base. This allows you to get response times from all your strategic locations, whether from virtual desktops within your network, from different networks or subnets, or from key remote locations. When using multiple scenario stations, especially those running the same scenarios, machines should be configured identically, if not cloned, to ensure consistent scenario playback. Okay, lastly, install Scenario Builder on a machine that is hosting a scenario station. This is the tool with which you build the scenarios that interact with your application exactly the way the end user does. For a complete guide through the installation process, please review the AppsWatch installation guide available at nrgglobal.com. When installing AppsWatch, you'll be prompted to provide a web server port through which AppsWatch's web services are accessible. Choose the default port 8888 unless it's used by another application. Also in the Scenario Station installation, for the AppsWatch base port, enter the same port that was used for the web server port in the AppsWatch installation. And enter the correct AppsWatch base hostname/IP to ensure that the Scenario Station registers with the base upon installation. Please refer to the AppsWatch installation guide for step-by-step instructions for the three components. After completing the installation, simply double-click the AppsWatch desktop shortcut to open the AppsWatch base. Sign in and select Scenario Station from the Application Monitor menu to verify that the Scenario Station has registered with the base. Join us for our next video, in which we'll provide an overview of Scenario Builder and demonstrate how to send a scenario to AppsWatch for use in performance monitoring.